Hello DC Superhero Girls fans, let's talk about Batgirl. She includes a backpack. You either hate the DC Superhero Girls or you love them. I think they're very cute, and I got all of the 6-inch figures that have come out from the toy line. We get a small summary here about the series in general, and she has a small bio. This is, of course, Barbara Gordon, because Barbara Gordon is probably the most famous out of all the Batgirls. To check out the mini episodes that have come out so far online, I'm going to go to DCSuperheroGirls.com. The cover art has a picture of her, what she looks like in the show, which is pretty simplistic, but still is right down to the point. I like the idea that she has green eyes. So let's go ahead and open her up. So here she is. She stands up a bit better than Wonder Woman did in the previous video I did. You can see here, I guess this is the backpack that she comes with. Here's a closer up view of it. It doesn't really do anything, although it is very soft plastic. You can kind of see in the back here. There's not a big deal about it. I suppose instead of a cape, this is what we're getting. She comes with a hood that comes on and off really easily. It's something that kind of bugs me. I may end up gluing this on her permanently, just because I'm not a big fan of little pieces like this that come off that simple. You see a close-up of her face right here. I love the green eyes that she's got. Her clothing is more of a purple color. I don't know if you can tell that. Some people thought it was blue, but no, this is definitely purple. That with the exception, of course, the yellow and the offsetting of the black. She has a simplistic sculpted red hair. It's very soft, so when you move her head to the side, it doesn't get in the way or anything like that. Let's go through the articulation. Obviously, she can move her head around, upper shoulder movement, elbow movement, wrist movement, upper leg movement, knee movement, and foot movement. She's got the sculpted utility belt going all around. She's also got some gauntlets here. It's got a little bit of detail in it. They really didn't put a whole lot of work into her boots here. It's just one solid color. You can see some laces at least, so they put in a little bit of sculpt, but not too much. You could technically take off her backpack if you really wanted to, but I feel like that's way too much work. I'd rather just kind of keep it on there anyway. A few little minor gripes here and there, nothing really major, but one of which is the purple paint here kind of chips off on her body. Another little minor thing, I don't know if you can see it too well here, but when you bend her joints, you can see the black paint being scratched off, which is confusing because I thought this was a solid color for the plastic. It would make more sense just to make this as a black plastic that couldn't be scratched off. But whatever, it's not that big of a deal. Her fingers are also very soft and bendy, very similar to Wonder Woman's. One thing I feel like they could have included in here would be a yellow batarang. They showed on the cover art, and if you see her hands, it looks like it's perfectly sculpted just to hold one. Here's a little comparison of size and other sculpts out there. This Robin is not part of the DC Superhero Girls toy line. This is part of the Batman toy line, which I always thought he kind of stood out from some of the other Robins and other figures that came out, but I think he goes really well with this, even though Robin hasn't shown up in the DC Superhero Girls cartoon show at all. It wouldn't make sense. He should be way too young, but then again, we have a lot of other Teen Titans like Beast Boy in there, so why not? And of course, here's a comparison with Wonder Woman, the only other figure I've opened up from this toy line so far. I've also figured out why Batgirl stands up so much better. Wonder Woman has these little tiny feet, while Batgirl has these big boots, so it makes a lot more sense. So in conclusion, I like Batgirl. I don't know if I like her more than Wonder Woman or not. I do like her coloring. I do like the detail in her, and I think she came out really well, and she's going to make an excellent addition to the rest of my figures. Anyways, if you want to get her, she's currently available at Target. There's been rumor that she's going to be released, or the whole line is going to be released in other stores, but right now, Target is the only place you can get her unless you want to buy her online, which is going to be a lot more expensive just because of the inflation, and of course, her shipping price is included as well. But that's it for now. Thank you guys for joining me in this toy review, and I will join you in another one very soon. Peace, love, namaste, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.